Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. Today I'm so excited to show you these cute little charms I've made. I found these at Ollie's and I kept going back and buying more and more. They're just so cute. So these are little Funko Minis, originally a Five Below exclusive. And so they had so many of these at Ollie's. I was really sad the last time I went back. I was just going to buy an entire case. Well, they were gone because somebody else probably realized how great these are. So I'm going to show you real quick the different ones that I have. And this is an astronaut. And she's got a blue tassel and some pretty beads. And then these little bag charms. And I'm going to make one of these with you today. I'm going to show you how I made it. And then I've got the workout girl. What's her name? She is Barbie Rewind. She's adorable. I love her hair. I love her colors. I love the blues. And so I really like this one. That's really cute. Totally Hair Barbie. I really like the Totally Hair Barbie one. I like the colors. I had a Totally Hair Barbie growing up, so that one was fun to see. This one, I like the colors of this a lot with the silvers and the light colors. What is she called? Crystal Barbie. And so these are the four that I was able to pick up. Some of them are metallics. Like if you look on the box here, you've got Totally Hair Barbie, metallic Totally Hair Barbie. I'm not sure if I actually have metallics because it was really hard to tell. I know I have metallics with the Crystal Barbie because you've got the one in the silver here, but there's also one in a white dress. And I've got her around here somewhere because I grabbed an entire case one time when I went. So, okay, so let's move these aside. And we're going to make a Totally Hair Barbie. I had gone through and made a bunch of these to put in my Etsy shop. And I think I made up, what do I have down there? I probably have about, I want to say 15 to 18 of them completely made up. And then I came out to do my video and I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more plus the one I was going to make here on the camera. So we're going to go ahead and get started with her. Look how cute that is. I absolutely love this. All right. So I am going to use these little eye hook rings. And let's see. I just recently ordered a pack from Amazon and they ended up being too large. So I had to go to Lowe's to buy the size I wanted. But this is, I think, a 1/2 inch is what it is. Might be a little bit smaller than that actually. But I'm going to go ahead and put this right in the top of her headband here. And sometimes this can take a little bit of just going back and forth until you can get it. And just be really careful. If you do this by hand like this without a little, you can get like a drill bit kind of thing that you can use to make like a starter hole. But a lot of times I just go with this and just screw this right in. I probably should have done this before, but I really wanted to show you the entire process. Now, I had a time with the astronaut because I had to go through the acrylic, and the other three were all pretty simple to get through. Oh, this is giving me a time tonight. It's like, I'll show you. It's not simple. Okay. Usually once you get a little hole started, it's a lot easier to get it in. So I'll just go back and forth with it sometimes to just really get it started. So see, you can see that there's a hole there now. Okay, you want to put a little bit of pressure on it as you're turning, just so you can make sure it's actually going in and you're not just making a hole on the surface. Okay, so we've got the eye hook in there. And now we're going to go ahead and do the keychain portion of it. All right, so I got these keychains. It's a 2-pack. I got them from Ollie's for $1 with all their crafting stuff that's on sale. You can buy these on Amazon, but I picked up a bunch of these. It's probably cheaper to actually buy them on Amazon than to buy a bunch of them from Ollie's like I had done. Now these beads I picked up from Amazon. It's large hole beads. That's the only thing I could get that would fit these. I had so many beads and nothing would fit this. All right, so we're just going to look for some fun different beads that would look really cute with her. I don't know. That's a really light one, but that's a pretty bead. Although there's that one too. I might go with that one instead. And she's got really pretty colors, like the blues and the purples. So let's see. I just seen a blue bead that got away from me somewhere. Oh, I like that one. I don't know. There was a lighter one. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I spotted that one. I think that would be really pretty for her. And then maybe a purple. Ooh, that's a pretty one. And then we need one more. Oh, that's really pretty. It's sparkly. So pretty. I love that. Here's another purple. We'll use that. That should be a good contrast there. I do have all of these that I haven't really broken into yet. I ordered all these beads on Amazon and I just wasn't sure what I was going to use. Okay, so this part is super easy. You just thread your beads on in whatever order you prefer. And I'm just kind of going in an opposite pattern. And then these are so easy. You just screw it back on. And then we're going to attach this whole thing here to the eye hook here. All right, let's see. These are not that difficult to make. They can be time consuming if you're going to do a bunch, but they're so cute. Okay, so there we are with that. And then I have tassels. Let's see, right here, I've got some tassels. So we're going to go ahead and include, I've got blue, red, and purple. We'll do a purple one. I think I've used the majority of my pink tassels for the Barbies. So this one here. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have any of my little rings out here for this. So I'm going to probably have, oh, I got one right there. Perfect. I was going to say I'm going to have to do this later, but I actually had one. So I'm going to attach a ring to this and then just put it on here right next to my beads. And then I'm going to close my jump ring. All right. And then the next part is the little candy wrapper bag charm. And now I have a video where I go through and I make the entire thing up, but I wanted to show you some of the little things that I came up with this time and how I did these bags because they're different than some of the other ones I've done. Okay, so I get these little clear bags. They're jewelry bags. I buy these on Amazon. And then this is something I was really excited about. So I have an X tool and I can make little wooden charms and all kinds of things. This was just cut out of some of my scrap wood that I had. And then I went ahead and colored them I used these two beautiful colors throughout everything that I did. And this is the bee colored. And then I made them sparkly. Here's some double-sided Barbie. And so when I do these, I go ahead and I color the wood, a big section of the wood, and then I put it in to engrave and cut. Then I take them and turn them over. So I do like a jig, so they will cut like this, facing each other. And then when I take them out, I color this side and put it where this one was. And then I color this side and put it where this one is. So I can get this really nice engraving, the outline of Barbie instead of just her silhouette. But we want the whole thing, you know. All right, and then I did not have like a really good sparkly paint or anything on hand. So I had these two nail polishes that I had picked up from the Dollar Tree, and these worked wonders. And so all I did was take this nail polish and give this a nice thick coat. And oh my gosh, you would not believe how wonderful this worked because it made it shiny. And so it's so beautiful. I love this look. I am going to use this for other projects now that I have done this, but I don't know if you can see how pretty that is and how sparkly it actually becomes with the nail polish. So I took the nail polish a step farther, and on her, we move all this aside, and we'll come back to the bag in just a minute. But on this particular Barbie, I went ahead and I did her shoes. I wanted to make her shoes all sparkly and shiny. I did that because, I don't know, I just thought it was very much Barbie. She would wear sparkly shoes, I think, over just plain shoes. So, and I just thought it'd be cute. And then I did her earrings. Oh, I need a little more. But this nail polish is super inexpensive, and it gives a really cute effect. And like I said, it makes it nice and shiny because it puts a top coat on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do her headband as well. And surprisingly, on plastic, I was shocked to see how fast it actually dried. The wood as well. It dried pretty quick on the wood, which was nice because I had to flip it over and do the other side. But I was able to do some of the nail polish on the Barbies while I worked on other ones. And so I don't know how this one's going to go. I might end up sticking my finger in it tonight because I'm in a hurry to show you how to do it. I think I just rubbed it right off of her foot. Let's put a little more on there. And if it's a little more sparkly, it doesn't matter. It'll be better. The more sparkly, the better, right? All right. So we're going to get back to the bag. And like I said, these are the pieces that I used. And I just went ahead and painted them. And like I said, I've got another video showing you how to make these. They're not Barbie. I am going to show you the filler that I had for this though. Oh my goodness. These were at the Dollar Tree and I almost did not pick them up. But when I got them, I thought, oh, these would be really cute with the Barbies that I picked up at Ollie's. So I gave it a try and I am not disappointed. So if you can find those at your Dollar Tree, they make beautiful filler in these little tiny candy wrapper bags. And then the washi tapes that I used, this one here, I'm fairly certain I picked that up at the Dollar Tree years ago. It's just this really pretty, it's just this really pretty striped one. And so I really thought this looked perfect for her outfit. And then it worked really well for the other girls too, because it matches their outfits so well. So I was like, oh yes, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And then I used various pinks and blues that were sparkly on all of them. Oh, except this one here. I wanted more neutral, so I used a silver to match her. And then I was having some problems cutting the layered up washi tape. And so what I ended up doing was taking a piece of washi tape and putting it on here. I tried and tried so hard to get everything to cut, and it just kept like ripping it. And so what I found to be the easiest was to come in and put it on a piece of, this is just a paper bag that I had. And I went through and I cut the washi tape. All right. And then I took it off of the paper bag. And it didn't matter that there was a little bit of paper on there, because I went ahead and took a piece of this and attached this clear tape, and then put this right down on top of the other washi tape, and it held so well. I was so happy with the results. All right, and so all we have left to do is attach this bag right here. And this was a little tricky just because this is a really thick, let's see. There we go. I'm just going to slide my scissors in there. And I did put my fingers all over in the nail polish already. I told you, I warned you I was going to do that. And then we're just going to attach this right here. There we go. And she's done. Look at how cute that is. So I am definitely keeping a couple for myself because I think they're the cutest thing ever. I love these. And my girls have decided that they're keeping a couple for themselves. I will have these available in my Etsy shop while supplies last. See Heartfelt Creations at Etsy.com, which I'll have linked in the description as well. So make sure you head on over and snag yours today. But I would like to thank you for joining me and making a charm with me out of a cute little Funko Mini. So until next time, bye.